is a reminder that I'm not out of the clear. Another nightmare that I suffer while I sleep. You might as well be standing here.
Good afternoon, jazz fans. I recommend the headphones. I'm going to be playing really, really quiet songs. Folk, country, and starting off a rapist ballad called Nightmare on Sesame Street. They're lying on Sesame Street. She's watching the moon shine like a razor in the corner of her eyes as from afar. As she tears down the last star and thinks of what mommy says about boys and empty promises. But he doesn't have that propensity. He's full of passionate intensity. He's full of himself, and so is she. Open sesame. The gyre is complete, the center can't hold. Things fall apart to dirt what was gold. Nightmare on Sesame Street. The gyre is complete, the center can't hold. Things fall apart to dirt what was gold. Nightmare on Sesame Street. Who's dragging his feet, slouching toward Bethlehem to be born? The man in the moon bears his fangs, polishing his horn for the final burst. Was dragging his feet, slouching toward Bethlehem to be born. He's red as a sheet, she's white as meat. Open sesame. The gyre is complete, the center can't hold. Things fall apart to dirt what was gold. Nightmare on Sesame Street. The gyre is complete, the center can't hold. Things fall apart to dirt what was gold. Nightmare on Sesame Street. She's a big bird now. She's a big bird now. Grim. Yep. That was about a girl I knew who was raped when she was young. Pleasant stuff. I'm going to keep singing songs that are not about me. This next song is about a senior citizen who's he thinks he's built the country and he's getting nothing back for it. With a few years left to live, I think it's a wonder that they don't all go on killing sprees. With a couple of years in a life sentence, probably better than most healthcare homes. Anyway, it's my fantasy that Johnny Cash would have played this, but unfortunately, I broke my back to build this town, carrying stones, shoveling mud. Soon I'll fertilize the ground with flesh and blood. Nary an unkind word I've spoken, no good deed undone. I've had every promise broken, but I'll make them pay for everyone. The storms are on the ocean and there ain't no sign of land, and I'm not going down alone. I fell off the Titanic and you got me by the hand, but I'm not going down alone, going down alone, going down alone. I'm not going down alone. I paid for the welfare state. Now my welfare's been cut down. Loan sharks ate my pension up. Can't find a sick bed in this town. I won't offer no repentance. Just these bullets that I've saved, they could just bring on that life sentence. To me, it's not more than months anyway. The storms are on the ocean and there ain't no sign of land, but I'm not going down alone. I fell off the Titanic and you got me by the hand, and I'm not going down alone, going down alone, going down alone. I'm not going down alone. Better meals, a bigger bed, free medication and care until I'm dead. That was that one. Right here. Going back to the folk music repertoire. This is from our newest record. I'm with a band called Venerea, by the way. We have a new record out called Last Call for Adderall, and I'm going to play this song as it was originally written as the Ballad of Sarajevo. I'm walking a road from the old part of town to the mountains, through forests and fields where I used to pick herbs as a child. In a magic time where a child could grow up wild before the killers came. They fenced us in and the mountains were filled up with snipers, 1,000 points of light, as bright as the stars in the sky. Our last line of defense was the forests and fields where we'd plant our minds for them to reap. Under siege, stay off the streets, fire in the sky and hell underneath. Under siege, the world can't be reached, so suffer in silence or keep it in the dark. For 10 long years, the only way out was a coffin, as we scraped a living, bleeding our fair city dry. You can't feed your child on resistance and pride, and we were just out of supplies when the killers went. We reclaimed the streets, we reclaimed the squares and sidewalks, stepped out of the shadows, taught the children to play in the sun. But to not run and hide in the forests and fields where the mines will not be cleared in 60 years. Walk in the shadows, life under siege. Walk in the shadows, life under siege. walking a road from the old part of town to the mountains, through forests and fields that used to be 90% of our industry, where my sons worked full time, sweeping mines that I planted, since the day my grandson became a memory. That was it. Thank you very much, jazz lovers.